The iconic Jeep Wrangler SUV has been rather significantly updated for 2024, and this includes the electrified 4xe model, which just so happens to be the best-selling plug-in hybrid in America. So, what's new with the venerable Wrangler for 2024? Does it have independent suspension? Is there a hydrogen fuel cell under the hood? Did they make the body panels out of some biodegradable cardboard? Well, no to all of that. This is still the same rough and tumble Wrangler it has always been, but the vehicle does have updated styling, more technology, and enhanced safety. As you can see, the looks here are slightly different. The iconic 7-slot grille has been updated, and you can get different colors and finishes on this depending on the model. The new Wrangler is also available with 10 different wheel designs that span between 17 and 20 inches. And then, of course, this SUV can be had with a worn winch right from the factory. So if you get stuck out on the trail, you've got no one to blame but yourself. In fact, you could say you've been warned. Oh, that's funny. That's good. I'm going to write that down. Now, beyond that, plug-in hybrid Wranglers can also take advantage of the new Jeep 4xe power box. And basically, this is a separate accessory that plugs right into the vehicle's power port here, and that gives you 4 120-volt household plugs that put out up to 30 amps. And that should be perfect if you're out camping on the trail. You can run all kinds of different appliances and accessories without having to bring a separate generator. So for 2024, there are 2 new trims. There's the Sport S 4xe and the Rubicon X, the latter of which is available with a gas engine or as a plug-in hybrid. And just as a refresher, the Wrangler's plug-in drivetrain is centered around a 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine. In total, you get 375 horsepower and 470 pound-feet of torque. Expect around 21 miles of electric-only range and 49 miles per gallon equivalent, or MPGe for short. The Jeep Wrangler received some significant interior upgrades for 2024. The outgoing model's cabin is quite nice, but they've really stepped up their game for the new model year. And the first thing you're probably going to notice is this lovely 12.3-inch landscape screen right on the dashboard that should be standard across the model range. And of course, it runs the Android-based Uconnect 5 infotainment system that is very easy to use and quite responsive. Beyond that, this system also supports wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, so there's no need to bring a cable along to access those features. Now, beyond that, there's also the Trails off-road guide system that's designed to make it much easier to plan off-road excursions, and that will help get you access to some 62 Jeep Badge of Honor trails. In other news, the Wrangler is now available with front power seats. What an innovation. Welcome to the 21st century. Anyway, these should be very well waterproof, so if you are fording a river and things get a little bit wet, you shouldn't have to worry. Now, beyond that, they've also added pre-tensioners and load limiters to the outboard rear seat belts, and they've improved the structural integrity of this vehicle so it performs better in side impact crashes, which is very good news. Well, if you like what you see here, and it's hard not to, you should be able to pre-order a 2024 Jeep Wrangler starting right now. Unfortunately, pricing has not been announced, but I'm told this vehicle will start arriving at dealerships probably in the summertime. Next up, watch my full review of the GMC Hummer EV pickup truck by clicking right over here. Now, obviously, this EV is not for everyone, but I do love the fact that this thing shows the breadth of what electric vehicles can do, how audacious they can actually be. So click right over here for the full story.